Hello everyone. We are starting our training today. Um, this is Ubaid Roman, Technical Support Engineer from SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center, and welcoming you all in our 3 days long workshop on spatial analysis and mapping using SuperMap. We will focus on the spatial analysis, geoprocessing, mapping, artificial intelligence, 3D analysis, 3D modeling, raster analysis, vector analysis, and so on. And we will provide extensive training on this part of geospatial technologies. And I highly recommend you all to download all of the materials that will provided via via email, and also I highly recommend to apart from the analyses like processings and tool sets and using our detailed methodology, perform all of these processes by your own and submit your results. So today I'm firstly introducing you all SuperMap workshop on spatial analysis and mapping, and we have today our with us Dr. Subhash Ghumiri, Head of the Department Geometrics Engineering, Kathmandu University. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm giving the floor to Sir to say something about our training sessions and our future of these technologies.
Okay, thank you. Respected colleagues of organizing team, all participants from different countries. I can see participants from Tunisia, Bangladesh, India, Nepal. So very good afternoon and namaste. This is Subhash Ghumiri, acting head of department and assistant professor at the Department of Geomatics Engineering at Kathmandu University. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing team for providing me this opportunity for the opening speech. I'm honored and privileged to welcome all of you in this workshop, spatial data analysis and mapping using SuperMap, this 3 days workshop. I believe that this workshop will be very fruitful in sharing knowledge, skills, and experience on spatial analysis and mapping. This will be the platform for networking also. You can have a network to each other. I would also like to share you that Department of Geomatics Engineering, Kathmandu University, signed MOU with SuperMap software company. Therefore, we are engaged in various activities conducted by SuperMap software company and Department of Geomatics Engineering, such as we participate on 4th International Workshop on GIS, Technology and Application. To my information, you will have introduction in the day 1 to SuperMap GIS family and SuperMap, similarly data import and export, coordinate system in GIS, data registration. In the day 2, you will have quality maps. You will make professional quality maps. You will carry out vector analysis, raster analysis. And in the day 3, you will organize and you will apply the 3D data. That means model in 3D scene, and you will have a 3D analysis. And what I understand from this workshop that after completion, you will have certificate and software license. And I will also like to share you that Department of Geomatics Engineering has Bachelor in Geomatics Engineering program. We have 2 master's program, Master in Land Administration and Master of Engineering and Master of Science in Geoinformatics and PhD programs, which completely focus on GIS, remote sensing, photogrammetry. I mean, the core part of this program is GIS. So I believe that you will have a knowledge from the training so that you can use your SuperMap tools for the GIS applications. Once again, I welcome all the participants and wish for the grand success of the workshop. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech and also the key information regarding SuperMap and also regarding the Kathmandu University. So let me share the today's contents, and also I will move forward to the demonstration part of today's training. As today we are going to our providing the first day of our 3-day training session. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay. So during this training session, if you have any question regarding anything, regarding any process or any software specification, you can ask me in the chat box. I will try my best to answer. And also, if we are dealing with the education program and also the company memorandum of understanding with different companies like petroleum, like transportation, and also the planning department, also like disaster management and other sectors. So if you are interested in organizing any workshop or any webinar with us, please let us know via our email, which will I share later in chat box. So let me share again on my screen. Okay. So first of all, I would like to share the company introduction to you. So the company profile of SuperMap Incorporation says SuperMap has more than 24 years of GIS software experience in GIS software company. It started in 1997 in Beijing, China. The founder of the SuperMap is Asian John, and it's currently having more than 4,000 of employees all over the world, and having 1,000 partners in more than 30 plus countries and 38 branch offices and subsidiaries. So here you can see the list of the branches in different parts of the world, like Sweden, Germany, Malaysia, Thailand, South Korea, Cuba, Mauritius, Egypt, Laos, Turkey, Malaysia, and India also, the South Asian subcontinent, and most of the part of China. So SuperMap has recently joined with this the prominent university of Nepal, like Kathmandu University, and also working with several universities in Bangladesh. So it's expanding its market towards the world day by day. So here you can see the certification of SuperMap, like the ISO, OGC, and also the Siemens DEP 5. This is the hype cycle for GIS software technologies by Gartner in 2018. Here you can see the technologies, development, and also their visibility. Like technology trigger, first of all, the blockchain plus GIS, and then come with the AI GIS, which is artificial intelligence with geographic information system. The big data GIS introduction in which drove decimal management, and also then the new 3D GIS, which is the three-dimensional GIS and cloud GIS technology, which enlighten the slope of enlightenment. And after that, the development of cross-platform GIS, which then gone through the maturity of the GIS software, like you can perform everything in different platform like Windows or Linux or any other platforms at a several times. So here comes the 5 main key technologies of SuperMap. The first of all, the big data GIS, AI GIS, which is artificial intelligence GIS, new 3-dimensional GIS or 3D GIS, distributed GIS system technology, and after that, the last but not the least is cross-platform GIS, and we are calling this as BITDC. So this is for the example for the big data GIS, where you can see the taxi OD, that means the taxi uh, this is the analysis of taxi origin and destination analysis, where you can see the city's big data movement of taxi of morning peak hour. where they are shown the high peak and also the hotspot areas of Texas. And this is another example for Woody analysis. This is the example for the massive data, like the movement of air traffic around the world, and where you can get the data set for the total world to track the total tracking point, total current queries, and also the total number of tracking points. And there also have the queries for like you can draw a single polygon, or you can zoom into your desired study location to see their movements, like tracking, total number of tracking, total number of incoming and outcoming flights. This is the second one, like the artificial intelligence and GIS integration. So SuperMap has the ability to integrate the artificial intelligence and GIS. It is to easy way to do the tree counting and analyzing data that affects palm oil community. And in right side, here you can see the building extraction from the oblique photography. All of the things are capable with GIS, and also, yes, of course, SuperMap. This has the capacity to extract all of the information using the artificial intelligence integrating with the GIS. And this is another example for the estimation of house price affected by the infrastructure. This is another example for the artificial intelligence and GIS integration. Here you can see the massive data control using the controlling of body movement, and all of the things are done using the SuperMap platform. These are the dashboards. Here you can see the different dashboards as a single platform using the AI interaction. So these are the distributed computing supported technologies by SuperMap. Here you can see the new 3D GIS applications where interaction and output technologies are the WebGL, virtual reality, AR, or augmented reality, 3D printing. And here you can support like multi-source 3D data like oblique photogrammetry data, BEAM, which is the building information modeling, point cloud dataset, symbolize 3D modeling, 3D field data, 3D terrain data, more manual models, and also the pipelines. And there have some 2D and 3D integration technologies like integrated storage, integrated analysis, integrated software. And also there have 2D and 3D data models, like you can do 3D point line or polygon or solid anything, 3D network, 2D network, TIM, which is tesseract irregular mesh, voxel grid, 2D network, TIN, which is triangulated irregular network, and also the grid. And it supports the special 3D model data format like S3M, and also the OpenGIS special database connectivity, which is OGDC. And these all are we are calling like 3D interaction and output, multi-source 3D data integration, 3D and 2D integration GIS, and 2D and 3D integration data model. Okay. So here you can see the supports which supports the various 3D data like oblique photogrammetry, BIM or CIM, and point cloud dataset, 3D field data, 3D terrain, manual modeling, symbolic 3D scene, and also the underground pipeline. So this is another example for the manual modeling data, where you can see the oblique photography model for an industrial park. This is the example for 3D GIS supporting cross-platform. And also this is another example for the manual modeling dataset, where you can see massive data like 500 kilometer square of dataset modeling at a single time in SuperMap. Okay. This is another example for full feature 3D web app where this is done by SuperMap iEarth. So iEarth is actually a 3D based platform where you can do 3D analysis, 3D visualization, and also the 3D mapping. Here you can see the underground pipeline management and also the building information modeling using SuperMap iEarth. And this is one of the particle effects by SuperMap. Here it is the 3D modeling of different sectors like the city modeling or the industrial modeling. Okay. So this is the information query, like this is information query for the dueling unit layout. SuperMap supports the integration with the visualization of building information modeling and which integrated with GIS mainly. And it supports continuous management of the BIM dataset using SuperMap platform. This is one example for the 3D legality, where you can see the height control analysis of building. Is also one example for the legal distance detection using SuperMap. So SuperMap has the ability to do the augmented reality integrated with GIS or Geographic Information System, where you can see the scale to visualize 3D data by augmented reality, and it supports the slicing feature. Okay. And 3D expressing the 3D continuous space by voxel grid. Here you can see the expression of the wind field dissipation. Here you can visualize the sunshine rate, the noise field, geographical properties field, signal field, contamination rate, temperature field, wind field, seismic wave, and so on. So this is another example for expression of single signal field based on the voxel grid. So SuperMap supports the expression of earthquake propagation speed based on voxel grid. This is a part of the geological datasets. Here comes the cloud native GIS of SuperMap, which integrates cloud and terminal seamlessly, which supports the cloud native architecture as well as edge computing. So here you can see the cloud native GIS supports like different platforms like VMware, Docker, Huawei, Kubernetes, and OpenStack, and so on. So this is the development of cloud native GIS. First of all, it started with cloud enablement GIS in 2010. Then it started with load balance like cluster and virtualization. In 2015, it started with cloud readiness GIS, where there were some Docker like for carriage integration, intelligent maintenance, and elastic expansion. And in 2019, there comes with Cloud.js 10i with the distributed storage and computation, multi-cloud integration on intelligent management, maintenance, and also dynamic scheduling. So these are the like cloud terminal integration GIS product and also cloud edge terminal integration GIS product. So what comes with distributed GIS? It's actually a new method of high performance computing where you can do the HGS, you'll get the HGS technology cloud native JS technology, distributed geospatial analysis and processing technology, distributed geospatial data engine technology, and also the geo blockchain technology. And this is one example for the food traceability. Like this is example for cloud native GIS, and here comes with the network analysis and the service facility analysis actually, where there will get some location allocation and also resource management. So SuperMap have the capacity to perform the cadastral parcel management. Here comes with the spatial planning or like city planning, any of the development of any land parcel based on the cadastral. So this data management can be easily done by SuperMap platforms. So another for cross-platform JS, which supports multiple CPU architecture and operating system like Ubuntu, Linux, Windows, and so on. And also there have the like powerful 80, 64-bit power ARM MIPS and SW64 capabilities. So SuperMap product technologies. This is the SuperMap product family, where you can see that 3 product family of SuperMap. First of all, the cloud native GIS, the edge GIS technology, and also the terminal GIS. So the cloud GIS technology integrates the iPortal, iServer, and also the iManager. And these are for the cloud-based GIS analysis, GIS like making GIS interactive dashboard, making interactive charts, web-based data analysis. And here comes the edge GIS technology, and after that the terminal GIS technology. The terminal GIS technology is actually have three different category. First of all, there have the PCGIS, which is like one of iDesktop, and also the iDesktop X. And there have the WebJS, which is like iObject and iClient. And there have the mobile JS technology like iMobile Lite, iTablet, and also the iMobile. So we will only in our 3 days of training session, we will focus on the desktop based JS platforms like SuperMap iDesktop.net and iDesktop Java, where we will like you will get consuming the various 2D and 3D datasets, 2D 3D processing, artificial intelligence feature extraction, and it both supports in Windows and Linux operating system. So here you can see that the cloud-based JS has the capacity like server JS, which is iServer, a portal JS, which is a ready-to-use tool to make your web-based technology very easier, which is iPortal, and also the Edge JS technology, which is iEdge. And the iPortal cloud-based technology combines the data viz, data insight, dashboard, and also the iEarth. So these are the like example of online mapping, application customization, data insights, and big screen datasets. So this is the first part of our training part. I'm moving forward to another slide. Okay, thank you everyone. Starting again. So in this part, we will discuss with SuperMap iDesktop X10i 2020 product interaction. So this is Ubadur Rahman, technical support engineer from SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center, and again showing you the contents of today. So first of all, the contents of this slide will be cover the product interaction, highlighted feature and innovative functions of SuperMap iDesktop, and traditional JS abilities, and also last part is data migration. So first of all, let's start with the product introduction. As discussed, this is the product series of SuperMap, and SuperMap has, as I already have shown you, the product technology and product family of SuperMap. So we will only cover today for here. I will use the SuperMap iDesktop X and SuperMap iDesktop 10i. Okay, so SuperMap iDesktop X and also iDesktop 10i is a cross-platform desktop JS application, which is a Java-based SuperMap JS product, which is based on the SuperMap iObject, Java iDesktop core library, Java SE development key technology. And it has the capacity or capability to do the data conversion, spatial analysis, spatial statistics, data processing, network analysis, 3D geographic design, mapping, topographical processing, etc. And also it supports file-based database-based workspace like UDB, SQL, Oracle, PGDM, and also Kingbase, and so on. So here you can see the SuperMap iDesktop X 10i license modules. First of all, they have the advanced license, and then professional, then come with the standard license, and then basic license. So here you can see the detail of the every licenses and their capacities to do or perform the works as you need. And there have some extension modules like spatial analysis, raster analysis, traffic analysis, facility network analysis, topological processing, 3D special effects, 3D spatial analysis, 3D network analysis, 3D geography design, 2D plotting, 3D plotting, 2D situation evaluation, 3D situation evaluation, spatial statistical analysis, machine learning, augmented reality, and so on. And they also have the strengthened models and license modules. So let's move on to the highlighted features and innovative functions of SuperMap iDesktop X. So there have total 8 highlighted features of SuperMap iDesktop X. First of all, the cross-platform, and secondly comes with the AI mapping or artificial intelligence mapping, and then the augmented reality mapping, map dashboard, cloud client cooperation, machine learning, geoprocessing modeler, and Python. So let's work with the cross-platform, like it supports operating system, chips, and databases adapted to SuperMap iDesktop X. Here you can see the operating systems like Cleon, Linux, Deepin, Ubuntu, CentOS, and so on. All of this operating system are supported by SuperMap. And the chipsets, here you can see that supported chipsets are available here, and also the databases. So I'm not going to every detail of this. So why did we introduce SuperMap iDesktop X actually? So SuperMap iDesktop X is the last product for the whole cross-platform SuperMap product series. And what problems had we made when developing it is actually that it's hard to implement beautiful, effective UI in Java, and rendering engine for Windows are different from Linux. The capabilities of cross-platform software and hardware. And here you can see the iDesktop X, the same mapping effects in multi-platform. Like here you can see the map rendering and unified rendering interfaces in both Windows and Linux. And these are the two important example of mapping effects in different platforms, like effects on Windows and effects on Linux. Here you can see there are no differences between two. And feature coveraging information, iDesktop 10i covers 96% of feature of iDesktop 10i. Okay, so you can use both of them. And then come with the AI mapping. You can create the beautiful maps from the same data, but with different instances is too much trouble. And the AI or artificial intelligence can help you to do this. Here you can see you can immediately complete the mapping with AI mapping. Like you can if you want to add all of the symbols just using the traditional method or traditional cartography, which is very much complicated and time consuming, but using the AI GIS or AI mapping technology in SuperMap platform, you can do this type of mapping very quickly and very easily. And here comes, this is the example, like you just need to select your desired theme or image of your own, and the map will automatically turn their color set according to their image or like their interfaces. So here you can see the beautiful combination of artificial intelligence in mapping. You can do the style transfer very quickly and easily by just clicking here. And you also can customize all the things, like you can change the brightness or contrast, and also you can change the color variation of them. Okay, so let's move on to our next highlighted feature is augmented reality with augmented reality with GIS. So what comes the benefit of augmented reality in mapping? Here you can see the advantages of AR map, which has the 3D effects in space, which the time is constant and expression is real, and information is too much rich rather than the normal map, and content is too much diverse. So AR map is actually based on the video specialization by integrating virtual world and reality with a computer vision technique to visualize and analyze geographic information instantly. Here you can see one example for the AR vector map with fixed camera. And this is example of AR or augmented reality mapping using SuperMap. You can see the real-time data scenario even in real scenario. So this is another example for visualizing the desktop management multiple cameras, which is very much effective for traffic management. And also it is an effects like AR video effects. And here you can see the variation of different season in a city using the AR video strength. Comparison of season, like here you can see the rainy season and also not the summer and also the winter. And this is another example for video perception, like target detection using AR mapping. This is another example for a traffic situation monitoring system and also the indoor air navigation. So let's talk about the map dashboard of SuperMap iDesktop X. So you can build a professional smart graphic dashboard very much easily and quickly. It provides rich control encoding map, diagram, videos, text, pictures, and so on, so that you can illustrate both dynamic data and static data in different dimensions. And it has the capacity to perform or manage the abundant source of data like local data, online data, vector data stream, and also the video stream. And there have like diverse control, like I can do the static or dynamic maps, diagrams, local or online videos, static and dynamic pictures, text, and tables. And they have the capacity to do the advanced interactions, which have the controls association, smart target detection, tracking traces, customized development. And here you will get the capacity or features to access the real-time data like camera, drone, mobile devices, and also video cameras. Here you can get the capacity of real data management capabilities, like the managing the streaming data, searching streaming data, visualizing streaming data, and also doing the statistic analysis. The real-time dashboard situation monitoring. Here you can see this is an example for the traffic situation monitoring of a city using SuperMap dashboard. So here comes with the cloud client cooperation. So this is another example for the map cooperation, where we can like SuperMap iDesktop X supports multiple people collecting data using different devices, but with the same authentication through SuperMap Online, so that they can summarize data conveniently, like authorize uniformly. Friends, you can share the data sets with your friends or your groups. They have capacity to data transmission. You can connect both PC size and mobile size data at a single time. And this is the example for the map cooperation, like which supports transmitting and accepting kinds of datasets, including text, objects, maps, datasets, data sources. Besides, you can open objects, maps, and datasets directly from your mobile and your PC. So the machine learning, here the AIGS product features. So this is the example for the image analysis procedure and the tools using the machine learning. Like first of all, you can get the generating data module. By this, you can do your data preparation. Then you can do the model training, like you can train your model, and then you can run your application to show the processing result. And there have the series of tools to process the dataset, like binary cleaning, nibble, expand string, majority filter, aggregate, regional group, etc. And this is the image analysis tools. First of all, the generating the training data, and after generating the training data, you can do the model interface inferences and run your model to see your dataset. And SuperMap iDesktop X has the all of these built-in deep learning models like TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch, and which have the capacity to do the target detection, binary classification, object extraction, scene classification, image or video target detection. This is an example for the segmentic detection. This is the binary classification of an image. This is another example for extracting the information from an image. So geoprocessing modeler, let's talk about this. Geoprocessing modeler is actually a model or workflow of different integrating different tool sets at a single model to run the whole procedure to get your desired result. Here you can see one. This is the example geoprocessing modeler for hydrology analysis in SuperMap iDesktop X. And geoprocessing modeler have the capacity to do the task execution, task management, model management matrix, parameter panel, and also have the flowchart and can do the Python extension tool development. So the geoprocessing modeler helps to customizing the model, continuing operations by one click, unattended operations, and reuse the modeling. So here you can see the geoprocessing modeler tools. So the toolbox includes 600 plus tools and 200 plus distributed operations. Newly introduces a series of object operations related to mosaic dataset, map tiles, big data analysis, 3D cache, and so on. And last but not least is Python. So SuperMap has the integration of Python window, like customized development, Python object features, and also they have Python integrated 3.7 version. And docked API Python object features like data management, data processing, vector analysis, raster analysis, machine learning. And integrated mini control tools they have, like they have installed and managed Python environment and dependencies easily. So to download the SuperMap iDesktop or iDesktop X from our website, you just need to go to the supermap.com, like here. And if I just say, search as a SuperMap in Google, and you will get SuperMap GIS software, GIS supermap.com website from here. Just go to this website, and here you will get this interface, the landing page of SuperMap GIS software. And here you can go to the support option and then go to download and online help. So after going download an online help page, you can download the iDesktop from here, and here you will get iDesktop 10i 2020 new, and here you need to download SuperMap iDesktop X 64-bit bin version. Here this is the green version of SuperMap iDesktop X, and also you can download the SuperMap iDesktop 64-bit version. Here this is the download button, and done you can just click on this and download will be started automatically. And you also can download the SuperMap iDesktop 10i 64-bit version and also 64-bit green version from here. And there also have some simple datasets, and if you have using Linux, you can download this Linux version also. So iDesktop X Linux 64-bit version, and the earlier version is also available here. You can see all of the earlier versions are also available here. So just download SuperMap iDesktop X or SuperMap iDesktop 10i from here, and after downloading, you just need to unzip your software. You just need to unzip the file from your zip file, and you just using double clicking on your setup.exe file, run the file and run this application file, and go to the next, see the license agreement window and accept it, and also go to the next, and then going to the your target folder where you want to install the software, and setup type will be the complete and next, and you need to install the software in your PC. Okay, so let me share the link of download link of SuperMap iDesktop 10i, like this. Copy link address I'm sharing in chat box. .10i. So you can download from using this link, and you can install this very easily. After installing, you will get 90 days automatically activation license for 90 days, and you can do anything in your software. I am also sharing the download link for iDesktop X from here. Okay. Okay, in this part of our training session, we will take 5 minutes of break, and after this 5 minutes break, we will come back to you again. Hello again, everyone. Thank you for your patience, and also we are showing again our starting again our part for today as SuperMap iDesktop 10i. As I already shared the link to download this software in chat box, you can download directly from here and also install in your PC. So as our today's session, we will cover like coordinate system, data registration, and getting new data. So let's see what we can finish today. So the coordinate system is GIS software. The knowledge for coordinate system is like here you can see the basic of coordinate system. Here you can see the earth, geoid and spheroid. The earth as spherical shape and geoid, then spheroid and ellipsoid of this software. And the datum, and also there have the GCS, which is geographic coordinate system, and PCS, projected coordinate system here. The coordinate system, the types of coordinate system of data in GIS software, there have three types of data in three types of coordinate system in geographic information system software, which are the planar coordinate system, geographic coordinate system, and the projected coordinate system. We will go through the detail of this every coordinate system. The coordinate system, first of all, we have that the data source, data sets, and maps have their own coordinate system, and we can view their coordinate system information by right-clicking in our software, going to the properties and coordinate. And a newly created dataset has the same coordinate system with its data source by default. The coordinate system of a new map is identical to the first dataset added to it, and we will show you how to do it. And what we will do, we will create a new data source to see what the default coordinate system is. We'll create a new data set and set its coordinate system to be the same as the world earth, and we'll create a new map and we'll add the new data set into it and check the coordinate system of the map. So let's move on to our GIS software. Here you can see this is the interface of SuperMap iDesktop X10i. And if I see here, if you check this, these are the menu bar of SuperMap iDesktop X10i. First of all, the start menu, the data menu, 3D data menu, spatial analysis menu, spatial statistic analysis, traffic analysis, processing automation, data migration, view, and also online. And besides, you will get here the workspace manager and layer manager panel. And here we'll also get the toolbox panel. Here you will get all of the tool sets available in SuperMap iDesktop X. So this is simple of interface of SuperMap iDesktop X, and everything is here available. You need it to do your analysis or your management of your geospatial datasets. So first of all, what will we do? We will check the coordinate system of a dataset by checking their properties. So here you can see that we have the workspace here, and under this workspace we have the data source, maps, layouts, scene, diagram, model, video map, dashboard, table, and also the resources. So what will we do? We will firstly create a data source in under our workspace to see their coordinate system, and I'm going to here, like, you need to just right click over in your data source and select this new file data source. Okay, here you can see that new file data source button available here. So click on this, and workshop and webinar, I'm going to like Kathmandu University, and I'm creating a new folder for here, which is like training dataset. Okay, so under this folder we are creating one data source named coordinate. Okay, you can check the file type. You can keep this file type as udbx or udb. I'm keeping this as udbx and saving them. So you can see that the coordinate data source, and if I go to the properties of this data source, Here you can see the coordinate system is default GCS China 2000. Okay, you can change this coordinate system, like you can go to the projection transformation. You can see the target dataset is here, and target coordinate system is here, and also you can check the coordinate system from, like, change the coordinate system by clicking here. This is the button for coordinate change. If I just select this GCS WGS 1984, it will automatically convert to WGS 1984. Okay, and there also have thousands of coordinate systems available in your SuperMap iDesktop, or you can create your own coordinate system by selecting this. Okay, so there have plenty of options to do though. So the next one is we will create one data set here. So what can we do? We can just right click over here and we can create a new data set from here. And also you just select your data source and select this new data set option from here. Here you can get the 2D and 3D data. For today, you can 2D, you can create point, line, polygon, text, CAD, or attributes. And for 3D data, you can create 3D point, 3D line, 3D region dataset also. And also you can get a raster image or video file from here. So I am just creating one region, 2D region file, and I am naming this as new region. And the projection system is WGS 1984. Okay, so I've created one new region here, and I can check the properties, and the coordinate system is WGS 1984. If I want to change this coordinate systems to anything else like WGS 1984 web marketer, here you can see it already automatically changed this coordinate system. Okay, and also you can transform the coordinate system from any of the dataset you want to use. Okay, so it's as much as easy as water. So you don't need to do any complex task to transform your coordinate system from one dataset to another dataset. So there have plenty of options to do this. Okay, so let's move on to our slide. And whether coordinates values of data is correct, or whether the coordinate information of the data is correct, is actually the both are correct. And coordinate values are correct while the coordinate system information is not. You need to reset them. And if the coordinates of the data are not correct, you need to do the registration of the data set. So we will see how to register the data set using SuperMap iDesktop. So this is the projection setting. We already have shown this, and I'm going to the next part of today's training, which is the data registration part. So the data registration part of today's training is like here you can see the definition of data registration is it is the process of correcting and transforming the spatial position of the data source or the source data according to a certain algorithm and a set of control points. And here you need some like the source data, the result data, and also the control points. So the registration method, there have three types of registration method. First of all, the registration by inputting the coordinates of control points. And the second one is the registration by picking control points from the reference layer. And the third one is the batch first registration. Okay. So this is the steps for the first two methods. First one, you need to create a new registration, and then you have to select the reference dataset. It can be skipped, but you can add them, and then you will need to select the registration algorithm, and also then picking and enter the control points, and you need to calculate the errors in your registration datasets, and you have to execute the registration. After that, you will get the reset the coordinate system option. So here you can see one exercise for the registration of the Forbidden City image. And first of all, we need to import the control points Excel as a point dataset, which will be the reference dataset, and register the image by picking the 4 control points from the image register image. So we will register this image by using our control points, actually the 4 ground control points, which are GCP and which is associated with this image. And here you can see the exercise like registering the image by picking the 4 control points from the reference layer. And this is the example for first registration. So let's move on to our software. Here I'm closing this data source. Okay, I'm going to the data registration part. So we have this Forbidden City UDV file. I'm going to add this, and here you can see that we have this image, Forbidden City image, and we have this control point sheet 1. And if I add this to our map, here you can see this is the image which we will use to register by using our control point, and this is our control point. And if I just add to a new map, here you can see the new map control points sheets 1 is 4 control points showing here, and this is our Forbidden City image which is not referenced, and these are the reference point for this image. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do to exercise or to perform the registration part of our today's training. And first of all, we need to go to the start menu here, and here you can see the data processing option in our start menu. And under this data processing, here you can see the project new registration options available. There I have 2 types of registration. First of all is new registration. It is actually when you need to register one single image like this one. And there the another option is the rapid registration. The rapid registration is actually needed where when you need to register a lot of more than one image to be registered at a single time. Okay, so I'm going to the new registration part and selecting the new registration here. And the Forbidden City image, this is our source data, and going to next, and we will select the reference data from here. So first of all, this is our reference data here. This is the control point sheet 1 reference data, and by clicking this add button, we can select this reference data from here and click OK. So the reference data is here, and going to finish. So here you can see. Okay, I'm going again this process. Map, start, data processing, new registration. Oh, okay, this is the Forbidden City point layer. Sorry, I will just create add our Forbidden City image. This is the image. Okay, so I'm just deleting this one and going to next, and the reference data will be this point. Okay, and now finish. So here you can see that we got 2 different window here. We got 2 different window here. One is the registration map and another is the registration map. This is the registration map and this is the reference map, and we will add this 4 reference point to our image to register our image. Okay, so I'm just selecting the first point from here and the first point from here. So here you can see after clicking this point, here we will get the source point ID, source point XY. This is actually the source point XY point, and this is the target point XY. And again, if I select this second point from here, here you can see we got point 2 and source point XY. This is the source point XY, and this is our target point. And if I click on this target point, here you can see the target point XY already have inputted in our table. And for third point, I'm just selecting my third point from here, and the last one from here is this one. Okay, and we already selected total 4 control point, and we just need to calculate the error. Here you can see the RMS error if shown here is acceptable, and then we will click on this register button. So the registration result setting window is appeared here, and the city, here you can see the source dataset saving as forbidden city adjust. So this is the final output of our registration, and we will click on OK. So you can see it is dealing with registration, and the forbidden city adjust dataset is added in our data source actually. So I am adding this dataset to a new map. Okay, so here you can see this is the registered maps, and if we don't need this register window again. And this was our raw map, and this is our registered maps. Okay, so this was the example for registration in SuperMap batch registration. Okay, thank you.